So I could wait until July to talk about The Sweet Hereafter, which is widely regarded as being possibly Canada's best film, but I feel like doing it right now, just because. So, yeah, it's directed by Adam McGowan, came out in 1997, stars Ian Holm, Bruce Greenwood, Sarah Polley, and a slew of other big-name Canadian stars. It's one of those complex sort of films all about human nature and grieving, and it's got one of the saddest plots that you'll ever see. It takes place in the small town in northern Ontario, and during winter, and the school bus, which is carrying the majority of the children in the town, careens off the edge of a bridge into water with very thin ice, and the majority of the children die on it. The bus driver somehow ends up surviving, and Sarah Polley is also one of the survivors. So of course the majority of the town is grieving over it, and Ian Holm, who's the protagonist of the film, his name is Mitchell Stevens. He arrives to the town, he's a lawyer, ready to make everyone ready to make someone pay for everything. So, yeah, it's a pretty sad story. Like, the majority of the children in a small town getting killed by negligence or whatever. It's pretty depressing stuff. And of course, we had to learn a lot about Stephen's backstory with his drug-addicted daughter, and yeah, it may be a sad film, but ultimately, what I wasn't a fan of was the movie's not heavy-handed by any means, but I wanted some sort of like life-changing greatness to it. When you see like Good Will Hunting, which came out that same year, it's like watching therapy happen. Like, there's so many lessons that are learned, and there's so many great wise sayings that happen in it. You learn some stuff. But in the case of The Sweet Hereafter, yes, the acting is phenomenal and everything, but things just stop dead in its tracks, and Stevens just leaves, and it's like, okay, we're not going to learn anything. There's not going to be any life lessons. It has so much good build up to a satisfying, great conclusion, but things just stop, and yeah. I will always have a soft spot for this film, though. When I was at university, I had this class, and it talked about Adam McGowan and Louis Brunel. For the final exam, we could do a comparative essay on two films by either one of those two. I happened to choose Adam McGowan, and I compared Exotica to The Sweet Hereafter, and I did surprisingly well on it. I got like a B+ or an A- on it, and yeah, that's why I can't really hate The Sweet Hereafter, because I have good personal connections to the film, and of course the majority of the film is very, very well done, but not the ending. So I'm not on board with everyone in terms of its acclaim, but I will give it 3 stars out of 4.